I'm not a father, nor do I think I will ever be one. Not that I'm being pessimistic. It's just, I think the rapture is like less than 2 weeks away at this point. I don't know. We'll see. But listen, as an uncle, not a father, but as an uncle, I've still had a lot of experience with understanding and seeing how children behave and how they react and how they choose to listen or disobey. I think we as adults are a lot more like children than we realize, okay? Stick with me here. So, children, sometimes they do. Like, as an uncle, these are good kids, but they don't always listen. And sometimes, especially when they need sleep, they misbehave. They're not always the best. But, sometimes we're not as faithful or as obedient to God as we probably should be. As well, we definitely should be. But, sometimes we choose sin over God. That's bad. That's really bad. And I think there's kind of a danger to pretending like we don't. Because a lot of Christians don't talk about the sins they struggle with. And they kind of almost seem like they're acting as though they're without sin, or that they really don't do much sin. And I don't know. I'm just saying, I think, if a baby Christian or someone who's not a Christian sees us and they don't know about our sins that we struggle with or mess up from time to time, because you will mess up, but if they don't see that, if we just appear perfect to them, that's going to show a false version of ourselves. I think it's very important to be honest with our mistakes. I mean, look at the Bible. We should just look at that, and that should be a clear example of how, God fills the Bible with imperfect people. We know all about these people's flaws and all the bad things they've done, or at least all that the Bible recorded, So it's no Christian's perfect. We all struggle. We all mess up in certain ways or another. And I'll be honest, there's things that I do or have done, at least, things I've messed up, mistakes I've made, times where I chose sin over God, and that's not okay, and things that I'm too ashamed to even talk about on here. But I think